I don't know if you can see the dragonflies flying around, but they're pretty much the reason why I don't have a whole lot of mosquitoes here normally. They are always out here thick. But the only time the mosquitoes are real bad is just after a rain or real high humidity in the mornings. Well, good afternoon, everyone. And a warm one it be. I think it's 88 degrees right now. There's a little bit of a breeze, so that's helping. But figured I'd try to work on this back porch a little bit more today. Try to get this framed in and ready to have the trusses put up. Again, I got a little bit of the decking to put on, and then I got to return those returns into the wall and put cripples underneath them. So anyhow, stick around. I put this green tree plywood down because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the floors yet in here. It'll be a nice solid base for whatever I do. So yeah, anyhow, next I'll get these beams run. Probably the one across, that'll be a single. That's just going to carry the sheeting for the gable end of this. And then I got to double up two going back into the building, and we'll put cripples underneath of the ends. Well, good morning, everyone. As you see, I didn't get much done yesterday on the porch, so I'm gonna hit that this morning before it gets too ungodly hot. It's already 79 out here at 8 in the morning, so we shall see what I can get done before I get tired of the heat and decide to go find a lake or something. Just plumbing the posts up here. But let me tell you, just doing that a little bit sure got wet quick. Okay guys, I got the holes cut for the beam pockets. I had to cut this one stud out because the beam partly landed on it. And generally speaking, when you run into scenarios like this, they want to see 3 inches bearing on the end of each header. So I cut this back 3.5 and give me a little bit of room of play. And then what happens, I'll drop a couple 2x down to the floor. And then when we slide our beams through, that'll be all supported. Same thing on the other side. Although that one I didn't run into any stud. Okay guys, don't laugh and don't get blinded by the shine off my legs. I had to switch into some shorts. Oh guys, I just made a big mistake. Nothing that I can't remedy. But I put my holes on the wrong side of the line. They should have been on the upper side. And I put them on the lower side. So what I think I'll do is cut this one board out on each side and replace it at the bottom of where the actual beam pocket's supposed to sit. That was my bad on that one. I just wasn't apparently paying attention to which side I marked that level line on. So now I'll have to fix it. Not the end of the world, just kind of sucks a little bit. Anyhow, I just stuck a pair of 2x4s under there to catch the ends of that beam. And that's all I was saying before, is the beam pocket. Of course, now I have to patch my mistake from earlier. And I just so happen to have a pair of 1x right there, so I can cut them down and I'll stick them in the openings here. I'll have a little bit of a joint there, but I guess I can't really do too much about that unless I lower the ceiling down, but I don't think I want to do that. Now this will have the 812 pitch, the same as those two dormers up there, and that's why I couldn't shingle this side of the roof yet. I now have to tie in this roof line with that roof line a little bit. Won't be too terrible, but I got to get some in there. So stay tuned for that. After I patch my little mistakes there, I'm going to have a little bit of a seam up at the top there, but not going to be able to do too much about that. Seeing how I have a half a dozen 14 or 16 foot 2x4s at hand, I think I'm going to make trusses out of the 2x4s for this porch. It's only a 6 foot span, so it shouldn't take too much. But I don't want to run into town and buy more 2x6 or 2x8 for the bridge board. So I think I'll just build the little trusses. Guys, I had to move my table to something more substantial, so they fit on this little side of the deck here, so I'm going to use this as my surface for building these on. And just like that, we have 4 trusses. That only took about an hour. Now that'll be our roof line. Like I said, it had to tie into the other roof before I could get that shingled up. Well, hopefully this stuff comes out. My camera is starting to overheat here, so there's the trusses up on those beams. Like I said, we had to make those beam pockets this morning, and right off the bat I cut on the low side of the line because I didn't put my X on cutout side. That is definitely a rookie mistake there. And then what we're going to be doing is sliding sheeting underneath and creating a little valley in through there on the main roof. This is the only reason why we had to wait on shingling this side. Anyhow, I'll see what more I can get done. Can't sheet the roof because I don't have OSB for that yet. I get that. Maybe I'll work on getting this gable end covered with our 1x material. Well, because I didn't have the sheeting on the roof here, I decided I'd go ahead and put the boards on the gable end here. I still got to run them around the 2 beams, dress them out. So as you see, I got the rest of the boards on. Got it on the face and on the beam there. So that'll dress that up once I get the cedar fascia on and OSB up on the roof. It's going to be another trip to the big box store though for cedar fascia and OSB. But unfortunately I think this is the end of the video for today, because I'm not running in to town on a Sunday afternoon, so I'll have to pick up more material and try to get out here next weekend and get this roof sheeted, and then hopefully I'll get a shingle within the next couple weeks. And then we can start working on windows and doors and what have you. But anyhow, I want to thank everyone for sticking around and watching these videos. It's much appreciated. So till the next one, everybody stay safe out there and take care.